lesson, resource use. Resource. It is the material or substance that are available in the larger quantities in the earth crust and that can be used to fulfill our needs. So, resource is the material that is used in larger quantities and held in reserve for the future generations. The resources can be water, air, soil, wood, oil, minerals, fossil fuels, etc., which are most essential to fulfill our needs in our daily life. We call them as natural resources. Some resources we can use it, and after the usage, if it is exhausted, it cannot be renewed easily. We call it as a renewable resources. Solar energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, etc., we call it as renewable resources. Some resources cannot be renewed, or it will take more time, longer duration to renew. We call them as non-renewable resources. So examples: natural gas, coal, etc., and fossil fuels also. So now what are the causes of depletion of resources? Overpopulation. So overpopulation leads to the more extraction of resources and that causes the depletion of resources. Overuse or irrational use of resources. So if the resources are overused, so for example overfishing or overgrazing of animals leads to the land degradation, and overfishing reduces the number of fishes. So non-equitable distribution of resources. So the resources are not distributed uniformly in the earth crust. So for transportation, for extraction, we need extra additional cost, and also it may lead to the depletion of resources. Technological and industrial development. So with the increase in the technology, with the increase in the industries and development of new technologies, will start using more resources, and that results in the depletion of resources. Excessive mining and deforestation leads to the loss of habitats and leads to the land degradation, soil erosion, and it may lead to global warming, etc. Lavishing lifestyle and the new trend, that is use and throw and use and throw trend, uses more resources or extract the more resources, that causes the depletion of resources. Lack of awareness among the people about the impacts that is caused by the depletion of resources or land degradation, and it also contaminates the air, water, and soil. Now, what are the impacts of depletion of resources? So, lack of resources for the future generation, and this lack of resources may lead to the increase in the market price of the minerals and other products also. Degradation of the soil results in the depletion of the agricultural, or reduces the agricultural productivity. Deforestation results in global warming, soil erosion, and also climate change, improper rainfall, etc. It causes imbalance in nature, loss of biodiversity due to deforestation mainly, shortage of resources, and lastly, struggle for existence. Now, what are the conservation methods, or how do you conserve the resources? Instead of using fossil fuels, which are non-renewable resources, we can go for alternatives like CNG, biogas, biofuels, etc. In the agriculture, instead of using chemical fertilizers and pesticides, we can use biopesticides and biofertilizers. Avoid or stop the activities that leads to deforestation. By controlling the overgrazing of animals conserves the land or soil. Use of carpool or public transport instead of using individual vehicles for individuals, so that conserves the fuels especially. Use of 3Rs, 3R policy, like the reduce, reuse, and recycle, wherever it is possible. If you follow that, so it will definitely conserve the resources. Now, the most important term, that is globalization. So globalization, it is a process of international integration. Globalization is a process of international integration, and that process by which it describes the processes by which the regional economies, societies and cultures become integrated through communication, transportation and trade. So what are the important impacts of globalization? Definitely, globalization means we are allowing the foreign companies to establish in the developing nations especially. So definitely it has positive and negative impacts also. It fastens the economic growth of the country. It consumes more resources, and also not only resources and even world class the infrastructure will be developed due to the globalization, that will use us more land sources, and these sources can be used without any concern. And many factories, especially in the developing countries, they use the resources without any environmental regulations, that will increase the pollution levels, and also it will affect the precious resources like water, fresh water, water and soil. So what are the effects of globalization on ecology or the environment? So it leads to climate change as the pollution level increases. It causes cross boundary water pollution and air pollution, and especially overfishing in the oceans causes the depletion of fishes and spreading of invasive species. So what are the positive impacts of the globalization in the developing countries? Definitely it increases the growth, like economic growth mainly, and more awareness among the consumers whenever we want to buy the product. So it will bring awareness among the consumers. It increases the international trade, technological progress will be there, and it will create many jobs, especially in the IT sector and services. Healthcare will be improved, and better and more competent workplace, especially in urban areas, and development of rural areas also. Increased cooperation among the neighboring countries, especially which will adopt the Indian practices like yoga, Ayurveda and other practices world over. Negative impacts of globalization on a developing country like our country, that is India. So it has thrown many challenges, especially related to environment, and even it causes inequality among the within the different nations, and financial market will become more volatile, and it will causes more environmental challenges like climate change, transboundary movements of air and water pollution, and unsafe waste disposal, and also it mainly causes debt trap. Debt trap is a situation where these developing nations will get the monetary help from the developed nations, but that money is used for fulfilling the needs of the people. At that time, the country they are unable to repay, and that situation we call it as debt trap. Next one, recession. Recession is nothing but a market price, volatile market, we can say drop in the market, where the businesses also will drop. In the businesses especially, there will be loss in the productivity, or the productivity will be reduced, and especially weaker firms will not be able to cope up, and they will be closed. This may result in the unemployment, and it will break the traditional family systems. More individualities it will create. Mainly threats to domestic industries or the small scale industries, because of cheaper imports, they have to shut down their industries, and in many sectors there will be loss of jobs. What are the impacts of globalization on human resources? Income inequity, inequality, and brain drain. So even though some people they have the same qualification, sometimes what happens due to this globalization, so wealth gap will increase. Some will get very better jobs, and some has to satisfy with the jobs with less salary that causes income inequity. And brain drain, because more skilled and talented people will migrate to the other countries for the better job opportunities and life. So that will its main disadvantage is there will be loss of human capital, and these countries will fall in the economic development. And also the country's uneven distribution of knowledge, it will be created, and scarcity of skilled work and talented workers. These are the disadvantages of brain drain. Then the job market. So this concept of job market, so mainly to create to create a demonstration or a computation about the labor forces. So what are the positive effects of a job market? It creates new opportunities for the workers, and even for salaries for the people, good salaries for the people. Foreign direct investment has direct and indirect impacts on the employment of the recipient country especially. So definitely more people will get the better jobs, and their wealth will also increase with this job market. But there are more negative impacts of job market, because as a result of large scale technological development, so unskilled people will lose their job, that causes unemployment and economic disparities between the rural and urban people, because wealth gap will increase between rural and urban people. So what are the impacts of globalization on natural resources? Definitely global traffic, production and consumption is increased. That has increased the global levels of pollution. Pollution levels increased globally, and the societies uses for more forest resources to reach the sustainable level, that reduces the forest cover. It has resulted in the development of more industries, but with less environmental regulations, that has caused more pollution levels or degradation of the land and other things. And it has also caused depletion of resources, pollution levels increased, and this increase in the emission levels has resulted in global warming, climate change, etc. So by this we come to the end of the first part of resource use. In the next class we will continue with the globalization and NGOs.